Okay. Witam Ksistsuko. Good day. It is Thursday, my favorite day of the week. The 24th of March, 2022. In the lunar cycle, Somechiki-sum. There's a big congregation of crows all of a sudden on my street here with magpies, and I'm wondering if they have maybe an owl pinned in this spruce or something. Something's going on. They look to be mobbing somebody. I don't see who it is. Usually it'll be a great horned owl. But it could just be something strange the crows are doing because they've just returned from migration. I've been hearing killdeer. I've been seeing a few gulls here and there, ring-billed gulls. Now many crows. Still think there might be something in this tree. Maybe quite high up. I don't know. Crows are definitely in a stir about something. It's like a crow fight. What's up? They're just mobbing another crow, apparently. One of their own. That's crazy. Of course, it could be just something in the air today. Because there's lots of changes going on. For instance, it appears that good old Ryan is single again. Yeah, me and Britt seemed to have hit an impasse, which I'm in our relationship, which I think, you know, some of you won't be sad about, but I am. But it is what it is, and she's moved out today. I gotta go back to work. I just stopped in to look at the scene because I knew she'd left. And then all this crow dynamics and stuff. But stressful day for me today. More later as I go along, or maybe I'll just funnel this video into tomorrow. I don't know, but we'll see. Yeah, I kind of figured I might not tape again until this morning. It's Friday now, and just about the time I should be getting into Samus, but I received a call, kind of an emergency call from the west side. There's a muskrat that's caught in somebody's window well, and actually it's bizarre because this is the second muskrat that I've picked up from this window well in the last week. There was another one a few days back while I was still having sessions at the studio, and yeah, got this little muskrat, pulled it out of the window well, let it go at Spobikimi. Now there's another, so I'm gonna go check that out. I just made a round to look at my traps. The small mammal activities definitely kind of picking up. Well, everything's picking up, you know. Like I say, things are changing, and in, you know, unexpected ways. But as you'll see today, the studio's empty. That's changed. We had our last meeting on Wednesday, and we were out on the Begunny Reserve doing a little fishing, and we had some, you know, kind of ceremonies, you know, the what presentation of certificates and these kind of things. So it was fun. But yeah, so for me, all kinds of shit's changing, right? Not only is the nature changing outside as we move toward the summer moons, but yeah, my program is done. I'm totally on to new jobs at Samus, and it appears that Brittany's gone. Well, moved out. Not that she's gone. We were talking all last night, of course, and you know, we're both very upset about it, about what's happened, but we seem to have hit an impasse, and I don't know. I shouldn't really. I don't need to get into that on the video today because it's kind of too fresh. But yeah, we've seemed to have hit an impasse, and we'll see what happens. But right now she's out of the house, and we've got a hurdle to get through if we want to square up our relationship in any, you know, way that brings her back into my house. So this is what's going on. I have had, let's see, with the small mammal work, I guess I've got a little bit of footage of a fat mama raccoon that I picked up on the south side near the hospital. Ultimately let her go down below by the nature center, by the Helen Schuler Nature Center, and then off she bolts. What else? Oh yeah, I finally climbed up on that roof that I almost fell off. The roof that I tried when it was snowy, and it was very dangerous. Climbed back up on that roof and looked down the chimney to no avail. I did not see any animals in there. So I think that property is clear. I still haven't even let the property owner know, but she's ready to get some guys in there to patch holes if there are holes or anything like that. There's not, and there doesn't appear to be any raccoons, so I think she's in the clear. Anyway, we are just about to the site with the muskrat. It makes me wonder if there's muskrats getting caught in this one window well, and this lady has figured out who to call. I wonder if other window wells are catching muskrats. Or perhaps this one caught the first, and then it left, you know, muskrat odor that attracted the second. Something's happened to make two muskrats get caught in the same window well in the same week, but several days apart. Let's go check out the scene. I'm gonna need my catch pole and a cage to put him in. Let's see. These guys are so cute, these muskrats. They really are. Good morning. Well, that must have. The only thing I can think is that the first muskrat left some kind of scent that would have attracted
Yes, sure.
the second one. You know.
Yeah. My husband felt sorry for it and was giving it apples. So you'll just see them there. Poor little thing. I think I'm going to put a board in there so that
Something, a ramp.
Comes.
Yeah.
I just couldn't imagine that it happened again.
Yeah, that's wild. Well, crazy things happen with these animals. Eh? Oh, I got a hook.
How he gets all the way over here.
He must, he must be coming from that pond across.
Oh yeah.
the storm
People
pond.
said they've seen the muskrat.
That just stay. Oh well, stay like that. Morning. Whoa.
Yeah, he's the same size, I think.
About that. Probably, like I say, probably those young males, eh?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Trapped. Well, now you get to go to a fun place.
Yeah. You can go there with your
Oh, he's
brother.
right mad.
How old do you suppose the he is?
Oh, probably just a year old or so.
Oh, that old, yeah. Sorry, I don't know what their
Yeah.
size
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, probably just like last year's. I think it's the young males that get kind of pushed out to
Yeah.
go find new waters, you know.
Do they
like
sort
with
of
the
hibernate
beavers.
over the winter?
Not really.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, they're kind of famous for making push-outs and stuff in the ice
Yeah.
so they can keep access to plants.
Right.
It's looking nice out here. Starting to see green grass just emerging. I should go take a walk on the coulee slopes sometime pretty soon. See if the moss phlox is flowering yet. It's usually one of the first, even before the crocus. Lots of geese and ducks at the pond today. I think I'll just let this muskrat up around here so that I can get myself off to work. Yeah, all these geese along the edge here. All right, Mr. Muskrat. Go ahead. You gonna go in the water? Might not be safe for him to just jump in the water. I'll let him be and find his way from here. Just looking over this way, I seen this nest. I don't think I've seen this nest before. Oh yeah, now he's thinking about going in. That is not a robin's nest. I'm actually not quite sure whose nest that is. Might just be a red-winged blackbird, but I would think they would, well, yeah, probably, I don't know. Did he go in? No, he's still on the shore over here. Can't see him, he's camouflaged. There he goes. Now he's down there by the edge. Water's edge. Just entering. And there he goes. Off to Muskrat Land. Explore your new territory, bud. It's breeding time. Good luck. Off I go. Go show you guys what the studio looks like now that I've gutted it. Yeah, right now it's pretty much cleaned out, except I gotta deal with some dishes in the sink and mostly with our freezer that scares people. Yeah, yesterday was my office stripping day, or studio stripping day I should say. Moving out all of the tables, stripping the floors off, putting away the equipment and extra supplies and stuff. I'm going to end up moving over into our art co-op with thousands of dollars worth of supplies and tools being transferred over from Samus. It's pretty cool. We are having a little bit of an issue. Our group coming up with April's rent. We're we're about less than a week away, I think, from the end of the month, and I wanted to have everything together by the 20th, but it wasn't there. We're struggling. I think we're just about halfway to making the rent, and the problem has been that we started off with 10 people investing in the deposit for the co-op, and now at least 4 of those, maybe 5, have kind of backed out. And so it leaves the rest of us with a predicament where the rent is not only more expensive for April than we thought it was going to be, but we're in a situation where we're going to have to pay back the deposits of probably 4 or 5 members. And all of us are in kind of economic straits. This is very grassroots, so it's hard to absorb this, but that's the kind of the trials, I think, and tribulations of starting anything. We knew right at the beginning there's probably going to be some tests, and we're going to weed out who really wants to be there, who's invested and who's not. So I think we're going to go, forward. Well, we're going to go forward one way or the other. If I have to use some of my own money to get us into April, we're going to do April, and then we'll see. I can maybe muster up another couple of members over that month, lighten the overhead, but we do have to kind of play catch up here a little bit. Everybody's got to pool money, and it's, in some cases it's like pulling teeth. And everybody's scared that it's going to go under, so some people don't want to put their money there and then not have access to it if it goes under, and I'm not paying them back right away. Of course, I don't have anything to do with taking their money away. The only money that we'd have to really worry about is the deposit, and that because Terry, our landlord, said for us to have that place, he has to move a lot of furniture and stuff that he had in there. Kind of he had some like antiques and secondhand stuff that he'd kind of been collecting to sell, filled that space, but he's going to have to find a way to move all that out of there before we get in. And if he's done some of that work and we go ask him for our deposit back, I don't think it's inappropriate for him to say, hey, I had to use money to do this. So not that we're going to ask our deposit back, but yeah, we're facing some tribulations going into our first month. Opening day, April Fool's of our new art studio. We'll get there though. Everything's going to work out. I'm confident. Any case, I'm just taking a lunchtime stroll around Spobekimi, getting some fresh air since I don't have to go home and eat lunch with anybody. can just hang out outside, be nature boy again. That's all good with me.